Today on the channel, I'm going to show you how to play the song Turn Me Loose by Loverboy. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to play this song, Turn Me Loose by Loverboy. This is a great song to learn because it's got some nasty riffs, probably some of the raunchiest guitar chords in hard rock and 80s rock in my opinion. And this is a great song to add to your set list if you're in a cover band or learning some quick and easy tunes that you can get down that the crowd will love and gain you some popularity. So anyway, let's check it out. It's in standard, it's in G minor. Or B flat major for those of you that want to be technical about it. All right, so the bass, the song starts with a keyboard playing a G sus2 chord. Like that. It swells in with the keyboard doing this G sus2. That's just a G chord without any B's in it, and it's got an A added to it on the second fret on the G string. Like that. Or you can go like that, but it sounds good on the guitar right here. Okay, and the bass does octaves just like the guitar part, and there's a repeating theme that's throughout the verse of this song. And the bass, doing an octave is 8 notes above the first note in the tonic. So if your first note is a G, your octave is 8 notes above that, which is a G, 8 notes above that, okay? Okay, and I'm doing down, up with my picking. Now I know this is the bass part, but it also is the guitar part. Now after the keyboard does this G sus2 thing, the swell in, the bass does this riff. Something like that, all right. Then the guitar comes in with this real raunchy G minor chord. It goes. And then F, then F sus2. Then there's this riff, or this lick, which is in G minor pentatonic. All right, so what I'm doing is a G5, I'm going to take the B string and the G string on the 3rd fret and go, put some vibrato on it. Now this F sus2 chord is basically like an F power chord up here, but we're going to add, I'm only going to play the 4 strings on the top like this. So I'm playing the 10, 10, and then the 8, 8 on the B and the G, or the B and the E, like that. Guitar's got to be really intonated well and in tune. This guitar's pretty close. There's probably a second guitar overdub them because they go like that, and you hear the other guitar. So that's sliding up on the D string from the 3rd to the 5th, and then 3 on the G, and then the 5th on the G, a little bend and release, back down to the 3rd fret on the G. Now this song, being in G minor pentatonic, plays exclusively pretty much on this pentatonic box shape. At the end of the song, he kind of cuts loose. They turn him loose, and he does like. You can do all kinds of fun stuff. It lends itself really well to the song because the song is primarily G to F, and in this G minor pentatonic, it focuses a lot on G to F, that flat 7. Of course, you can bring that up an octave. Play it in different positions if you want. I've got a lesson on YouTube recently where I show different box shapes to play if you want to learn different pentatonic minor shapes throughout the neck. But this third position, or this third fret position here on the G minor, it lends itself so well. It's right in tune with this G minor. If you palm mute, it sounds really nasty. All right, so during the verse, he's doing these octaves things where he's going. So we're going chromatically down, G, F sharp to F, like that. Sometimes I lead into it by going, and I'm palm muting, and I'm raking. Adds percussiveness. Again, this is an octave. If you take the G5 box shape, like this, and leave your hand in this position, you can play this octave with your index and your pinky. And it's a down, up, down, up. Okay? It's hard to resist riffing in this. It's a guitar player's dream. All right, so they break it up. There's a keyboard solo, and they change keys because they pretty much have to change keys in this song at some point because it's all this, you know. It's this octave stuff. So I'm about to show you that keyboard solo chord progression. It's pretty neat, and there's a C augmented chord at the end, which is fun. But during the chorus, where he's like, "Turn me loose," he's doing more power chords. You can kind of tear it up a little bit more. So during the verses, you want to stay out. Then maybe go. That's the beauty of being like the only guitar player in the band. You can set the dynamics. And then when he goes, "Turn me loose," start playing power chords. You know, you can build it like that, okay? So during the bridge or keyboard solo, he plays an E, and then I'm going to go up to an E up here on the 7th fret. And then, so I'm doing this A, G, E. A little out of tune. All right, so he goes to this E, and this E up here on the 7th fret. So I'm going to slide down. So when he slides down, he goes to an A5, G5, and then hit an F sharp, E. Now what you can do, you can hit this E as a sus2, like that, and go. Then the 4th time, I think it is, after this E, he does this C augmented chord. I'm on the 3rd fret on the A string, then the 6th fret on the D, and then the 5th fret on the G. So, little vibrato, Now that's an augmented chord. An augmented chord is a major chord with a sharp fifth. So if you take a C chord and you make the fifth augmented, a G sharp, sounds kind of 50s rock and roll, but an augmented chord is the way that they transition out of that E minor key change for the keyboard solo to go back into. An augmented chord is a great way to kind of shock people in their ears and reset a song so they don't really know what key you're in. Then you can go back to ingenious, you know, it's pretty cool. And then pretty much it's the same thing after that. And the song fades out on a guitar solo where, you know, they're just jamming out. I love this G on the 5th fret. The G string there. Hit a pinch harmonic. All right, so this is just a quick lesson for tonight. Hope that you enjoyed the content. It was quick because I'm going to perform at my son's senior recital at college, and he plays trumpet, he plays guitar, he does all kinds of stuff, and it's a wild show tonight, and he and I are closing the show. He wants to play with me, so we're going to do our version of Voodoo Child playing guitar. I'm going to record that and hopefully post that on the channel over the next day or two, though, if it comes out good and you know, the recording comes out fine. So wanted to get this out for everybody before the day is over. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.